Hey, what's up guys? TMD back in the building doing another Machine and Krieger book review. Big shout out going out to the guys in my own group. Big shout out going out to everybody that's loving these new videos. And today we're going to delve into this book. This is entitled Volume 1, Ko Yokoyama, Ma.k Sketchbook, Dainippon Kaiga. I don't know what that part is there. I don't know if it's the book company or somebody who put this book together. I'm not sure, but so basically this book is Ko's sensei's work, and I'm going to do a review on it and talk about his work. And this book, actually, there's a few of these sketch type books out there. One that I have was an anniversary one, which actually I got signed by the man himself. But the front cover book has some sketches that he's done, and obviously some of them I already can pick out. And this book was retailed at 3,800 yen. I think this is quite an old book, but again, like I said, I buy stuff off the net and go to bookshops, and I find these books. I don't know how much I paid, but going into the first few pages, I think these are actually some of Ko-sensei's old sketch pads, which is pretty cool. I remember when I was at school, I used to graffiti the shit out of my textbooks. Because I'm an artist, I'm an illustrator, so most of my books were just filled with like weird shit. So I think, you know, many people that do, even, you know, I don't teach really anymore in Japan, but I know a lot of the girls, mainly the girls who are interested in anime, they always draw in like sketches of faces and anime characters. Some are their own, some are just copied, but it's still amazing. But anyway, I'm sidetracking here. So this is the first kind of visual page with the contents, and as you can see, these are rough sketches, Gans, Prowler, and obviously I believe, correct me if I'm wrong for the people that are watching, I know Yokoyama sensei's, he comes from a fine art background, I believe, fine art, and I can tell. I've studied art illustration for over 8 years at different institutions, one being in Japan, which was Kodansha. I studied there for 2 years, which Kodansha is probably one of the biggest book anime companies out there. And yeah, I got to see a lot of work that was kind of more fine art related. But this stuff here is pretty neat, because just having a quick, I did a quick kind of, you know, review on this book, and just going and looking at the artwork, and you can see here the first kind of section here is like, that would be a praying mantis, I believe. That would be some beetle, stag beetle, scorpion. So there's lots of kind of inspired things taken from insects, which is, once I get all my photography work uploaded onto YouTube, and I'll be showing you my photography work and what I use, my camera, and delving into that, and like getting into photography and why I'm obsessed with insects. You can take a lot of inspiration from nature, and obviously a lot of this stuff here in the first few pages of his work, kind of, you can see that come through. Fine art is something that I'm not really keen on, right? I mean, these are just rough draft sketches, but I'm talking in general. I'm not saying Ko's work's terrible, but I'm saying I personally cannot work as loose as this in my own style of art, but actually being loose like this is the best way to draw, because one, it's just getting your ideas on paper. Two, it's not supposed to be like super duper, like kind of like can you see here, these are very rough sketches. It's just getting the idea of shape, position, composition, angles, perspective, everything like that. But it's interesting to see how he works and how he draws and how his thought process behind it. Again, it's something that, like, for me, if I was drawing a robot, it would be all neat and kind of like, but as you know, with cartoonists, drawings, you work loose first and then you tidy stuff up. So you guys probably thought that my younger daughter drew these pictures, but no, it's by the man himself, and they are amazing, you know. There's some information here as well. I don't know if he wrote this book or if he had help from somebody, a book writer or whatever. But as you can see here, these sketches here are landscapes and raccoons, and just basic stuff here. Like even that, shit like this is pretty cool as well. I love that, man. That's pretty sick. So yeah, Ko Sensei has a very I know his faces. Like he has a certain way of doing faces. And then as we get into, like, I think that's the grouper hunt, yeah. Like this stuff is a bit more kind of my cup of tea. So again, if you are new to this genre and you want to look at it from like the beginning of how it all kind of started, I mean, this is kind of a good platform for you guys to check out his sketch work. I mean, sketch to, oh wow, to James Cameron. Holy shit, man. Actually, to go off topic, I'm a big fan of a book company, or a book title. It's called Pictoplasma. It's a company based in Germany. And for you guys who want to check it out, they have a website, and I have 2 of their books, and they have produced many more. I didn't buy any after I left art university, but they have some new books that I'm kind of looking at. I'm dying to buy. They've got some vehicles there. Like I said, I am a book collector. I have lots of books on art and some artists that I follow. It's good to have. Books are amazing things, man. There are things in books that you can't find on the internet. Like you probably can't find any of it. There's Gans, Gladiator. There's certain things in these books that won't be out there on the net. So that's what I'm saying. You know, it's. Oh, is that a Dharma? I don't know if that's a Dharma there. Dharma is this, I don't know, it's hard to explain what Dharma is. And by the way, I am waffling on as I'm going through this book, so I'm just talking to you guys. So I have an idea that I'm planning, but it's gonna take me a long time to do, and it might interest you guys. Like I said, my channel is gonna be opened up to photography. And my next idea that I'll talk about, oh, it's those legs. These were sold at Wonderfest. I think WHP was selling those circular wheels. Sorry, they had some circular wheels for the Gladiator, which I'm not a big fan of. It's like a tank on rollerblades or roller skates. It's a bit weird. I don't see. Subjective, I suppose, but for me, I prefer just the ordinary legs. But yeah, so oh yeah, it's the cannon unit, the Gladiator. Again, it's all in Japanese. But going back to what I was saying, these drawings are amazing. I'm going to be doing a whole series of Japanese yokai, doing a yokai series. This is my idea. And there's a luga there. Yeah, like this stuff here, because I am a pen and ink guy. I'm into pen and ink, so like this stuff here is pretty fucking good. It reminds me of Aliens, Prometheus, kind of. But, yeah, amazing work, Ko-sensei. Got some pilots. And I know, like, Saito Hill, aka Love Garden, he actually does some of this stuff in here, especially with the figures, because Saito Hill does a lot of the 120 scale pilots and stuff like that, so check him out. He has his own website, and he's just actually repopped the Kangaroo kit, I believe, and Super J, or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, these concept designs are pretty cool. And yeah, like, this is pretty cool, man. I hope you guys can see this. I should prop this up somehow, and so you can get a better view. But like I said, I mean, I'm just giving you a quick glance. I mean, really, you guys should be buying these books. But I know for people that don't have any money, who can't afford this stuff or can't find it, I'm giving you a glimpse. These kits, yeah, by Takara Tomy. These are kind of like getting expensive nowadays. I think it's called a gorilla or something. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, a lot of inspired by animals and stuff like that. Like, this stuff is pretty cool. Again, you can see how loose his work is, but it's all kind of like fucking in scale, and it's all proportionalized, and it just fits, man. Like, there's no way I could draw like this, but for, like I said, it's very visual and loose, and I like it, man. There's a crab there, canny in Japanese. Kind of like the beginnings of the Stormcafer, almost, if you guys know that kit. More again, I wish somebody would start producing these pilots, man. Making all of the stuff would be pretty sick. So yeah, I believe Ko-sensei, he graduated from the university, I think it was in Saitama. It's quite a famous art university, I think. Yeah, like stuff like this, man, that's cool. It reminds me of Star Wars almost. On Endor, those troops. So, like I said, like a space jockey. Yeah, there's so much stuff in here, guys, that should be built, that should be made. You know, it's kind of mad seeing all this stuff that's like, wow, this is so cool, but it doesn't, it won't be in production. Like, even, like, I'm a big fan of praying mantises. Like, when I get my photography work, you'll see that I'm a big praying mantis fan. And big shout going out to Ben Gilbert from the UK. He's a praying mantis geekoid, and he has a beautiful one right now. He keeps them as pets, and you can do that. It's nothing cruel about it, but there are places online where you can buy specialized praying mantis species, which is sick, man. Big shout going out to Ben. Thank you so much for your help as well, man. Rhinoceros. See, like the that's like a almost like a cicada. Cicadas in Japanese are called semi, and they're slowly dying off right now because it's getting to the back end of summer here. So some landscape stuff, guys. One 14 minutes. I'm trying to get this down to about 25-minute video, so I'll just flick through the MK44. Ooh, see, security tabs. So just a warning, don't be stealing shit in Japan, guys, because you will be caught. So yes, the was it Robot Battle V, is it? I think that's a beautiful painting picture. So loose, but looks amazingly cool. It's like Alice in Wonderland or something. So I think I have maybe 3 of these kind of like sketchy books. Some other works here. And I know I did put a kind of a survey out there for my group, just ask people what they want to see. A lot of people want to see the books. They want to see all this. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So, yeah. Oh, that's... See, like, come on, man. Wave, Hasegawa, get this made. This stuff here is absolutely amazing. Like, that's so cool. I love that. I wanna know what that is. I'll have to get the wife to translate that. Most in Japan, they always put these leaflets and they drive me insane. So let me just quickly go through this because my battery power is running out of my GoPro. But yeah, I mean, you get the general gist of this book, guys. So I mean, it's nice. Even if you're not into Ma.k, just buying this book. If you like robots and stuff like that, it's pretty interesting. Because, you know, there's only so many things you can realistically do. Because I've got the Kshatra wings. There's only so many things you can make into a robot. But, like, basing stuff on animals and stuff, it takes it to a new level, you know. Scorpions. Loads of ideas by Ma.k. Which kind of inspires me now, because I'm thinking, oh wow, I can draw some robots, send it off to a company and see if it'll ever get built. But yeah, like I said, I don't think specifically these drawings were supposed to be made into kits, but I think they're just like his artwork, which is like kind of separate towards maybe his modeling and sculpting, whatever. Sorry guys, I'm flicking through this quite fast because I don't want my battery to run dead and leave the review like hanging. But yeah, you get what's going down. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like World War I's inspired stuff there. Fighter pilot. Getting into characters, people. Frogs. Yeah, I don't know if Ma.k likes frogs because he has one of the. I have a frog. It's on my desk. Can you see? Big gun. Big shout out to Shimuzu as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm into frogs, and if you follow me on Instagram, I know about, if you're on my FB, Facebook, you know that I'm obsessed with frogs, because in my back garden, I have a fish tank and a huge rainwater bucket for my bonsai, so I get a lot of frogs. Oh, that's Ma.k's cat there. I get a lot. Oh, there's a Kubrick bear brick. Cool. So I get lots of frogs in my garden, which are great because they help kill slugs and pests and stuff like that. So, and actually in Japan, I'm going off topic again, but I have found that there's a pet shop, an aquatic pet shop in a place called Ayase or Kitasenju. I can't remember. I think it's Kitasenju, but it's this really amazing. I love fish tanks and stuff like that. But in this shop, you can buy like Amazonian like dart frogs and shit like that. It's pretty mad. So I don't know. I think maybe next year I might get a frog as a pet. That'd be pretty cool. See, these are pretty cool. I'd like to know what pen he used. Be interesting if he uses a Japanese or Asian style brush, or is he using a pen, fountain, ink and pen with you know, like a metal tip. Because they still sell them out here. A lot of people, manga artists who want to go down that traditional route, they still have them. You can buy loads of ink and nibs and there's so much stuff. So here you go, guys. I mean, it's just a book full of this, man. I wish I could draw the amount like this, but I have no time. But World War II related stuff. I know he's into his World War II armour. Like a tomcat there. So yeah, I mean, I was lucky enough to be part of a special private live feed through Wacom. We were in a chat with Tenjin Hakata, yeah, he's like a famous illustrator, but he does a lot of the box art for Bandai and Kobukiya and Macross and other stuff as well. And he did a live demo. We were in a Zoom meeting and he did a demo on how to do World War II World War II plane, and talking about how to use a Wacom and stuff like that, which was really interesting. So that's the end of the book, guys. Sorry that I've waffled on, because me just talking about every single thing is, you know, would bore the shit out of you all. But this is the book. I'll put the details in the description, the ISBN code in and everything like that. And yeah, if you're interested in this book, buy it, check it online, and like I said, you know, it's a good book to have. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.